So I am really excited for today. We are going in the old basement of the Brouse House. Now, as you guys know, I bought the Brouse House last year, been doing a lot of renovations, but I discovered last night that the property has been confirmed to be inhabited since the mid-1700s, which is insane. But the part of the basement that we're going into was built between 1790 and 1810. Nobody's been in there since. We're going to be putting an exploratory camera in, and then I'm going to be cutting a hole in the floor and going down myself to see what we can find. And I'm bringing you guys along with me. So here's hoping not to find, a raccoon that's pissed that I found his sleeping hole. Here we go. Okay guys, so we've picked our spot where to cut the hole, which is right here in this corner. The reason I chose that, the corner point, you got the wall, so there should be a floor joist right there. Should be. Doesn't mean that there is. So that being said, we're going to be putting this camera down there to make sure where we're cutting, we're not just cutting into the floor joist itself. Next thing you know, the whole floor is caving in. So always be careful, always make sure you have the right tools, and let's get this going. Whew. So guys, the drill bit we were using decided to snap in half. So the next way I'm going to do this is I'm going to have to cut through. I'm just going to make a little groove. I'm not going to cut the whole square out. This way it gives us eyes in the basement where we know we're not screwing something up. Okay, now that we've gotten through that part, we're going to break that open, stick the camera inside before we do any more structural damage. I now know why the drill bit broke. We have the original floorboards here. And we're in. We are now in to the basement. Holy crap, guys. Look at that. We cut right on a beam too. Like right next to one. Perfect. Let's explore. Okay, as you can see, it's pretty cold in here. This is one of the rooms that we're using for storage for the antiques. So now we're gonna get this thing turned on. We're gonna try to get this down into the basement. Here we go. I'm just gonna unravel it, which is a fun part because it's actually a cable. It's not just like a rope. It has some, you know what, let's just speed it up again. Okay, now that we've sped it up, we have our camera. Let's go exploring. Don't worry, I'll show you guys the goods. Okay, so we can see there's the old floor joists. And it does appear to be some stuff down in there. So I want to remind you guys that nobody has been in this part of the house for over 100 years. And we're about to go in. Oh my God. There's so much stuff under there. Well, here you guys go. So, part of doing exploring of the unknown is sometimes not doing the fun jobs. To see if I can fit in that hole. Oh, shit. Oh, man, guys, I'll tell you. This is crazy cool. Or just plain crazy. One or the other. There's definitely a lot of stuff in here. What is this? I'll put that up there. What I need to do is I need to get a metal detector down here and start sifting through the years of rubble, because there are hundreds and hundreds of years of stuff down here. I don't like that something just growled at me. So we're gonna move this light from here over here, hopefully. Come on. Holy crap, guys. Oh, look at these old beams. Looks like somebody's been here, because I know where they kept the beer. There's old newspaper articles. It's crazy down here. I do not have enough room to stand up at all. These are very, very old hand cut beams. What do we got here? Let's take a look. More old newspaper. Okay. Here goes nothing. Look at all the newspaper. Look at all this stuff. It's just... Oh. What is this? 20 cents. I'm gonna put that up there. Looks like there's magazines and it looks like stuff all through different periods of time. Not just the 1800s, but like, look at that. Guys, that's a freaking brooch. That is a brooch. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That's old. That is an old metal brooch. That's gorgeous. Let's go. What do we have here? Old mason jar lids. That's a little bit of a newer piece. I mean, there's just layer beyond layer beyond layer. I'm gonna be careful how much I actually stir up. Yeah. But I saw something over here, and I'm gonna try to get it. Haha! The broom is within reach. Whew. I saw is that over there. Come here, beautiful. What are you? Screw top. Premium beer. Hell yeah. That's probably 19. Oh, screw top. It's got the line down the side. That's not as old as this structure. Whew. That just tells me with that brooch, we could be looking at stuff down here. Oh, yeah. Look at the freaking cobwebs on my legs. Just hundreds of years. Somewhat. Anybody for cotton candy? Wonder what flavor that is. Well, okay. Set that back over. Let's grab that light. Finding that brooch makes me want to look even more. See what's in here. It was just sitting there, staring at me in the face. Think I'm gonna take a break? Yeah. Gonna take a break, get out of here for a minute, hopefully. And we'll see what other artifacts we can find. Oh God. There goes nothing, boys and girls. Oh. I'm about the size of the hole. Holy crap. Yeah, that'll do her. So there it is, guys. Found in the basement of the Brouse House. I'm gonna do some research on this right now and figure out how old this actually is. Okay, guys, so that hands down was one of the coolest finds that I've ever found, especially in a place that I own. This is a hat brooch. Now, it wouldn't look good on this hat, but it's a hat brooch for a lady from 1870. It is made out of zinc and pewter. It's still got the thread on from the hat. Absolutely incredible find. This is treasure. Hands down, treasure. So here's some of the other stuff we found down there in the basement. So this is some stuff that's, you know, a little bit newer, because that basement was supposed to be 1800s, but it's not to say that, you know, things didn't fall down between the cracks. Buffalo, New York advertisement. Here's, then let's see what else we have. Got this piece here. Oh, that's a Milwaukee premium beer. That's premium right there, guys. So guys, I think the next step we're gonna do is we're gonna go down there with buckets, fill them up, bring them up, sift through them instead of crawling down in there and trying to sift through the dirt while laying in the dirt. Just because we don't know what we're laying on. Could be glass, could be metal, multiple things. So, well, we just opened a whole new can of worms and I love it. Okay, so I'm mildly freaking out because this brooch that we just found at the Brouse House basement just became way cooler. So, found out this is not from 1870, but from 1860. It's called a morning brooch, not like morning afternoon, but morning like mourning a person. A woman would wear this in remembrance of the person that they lost. The reason that's significant is at this address, this was owned by the Grant family. Samuel Grant passed away from typhoid in 1864. His wife would have wore something like this. I wonder if this is hers. It's really just an amazing piece. That being said, we are raising money for the Brouse House to fix it up more. So we are going to be auctioning this off with V3 auctions, so you guys can own a piece of Victorian mourning jewelry and a piece of the Brouse House and the history of the land. So this will be coming up this week. So make sure to check out V3 auctions on Facebook.